Hey guys, and happy Saturday! So yes, I am in my dining room again with all my Wally's World boxes. I actually went through two of those boxes full of decks this past week as I was packaging all the decks for all the people that supported me on Kickstarter. And this bag over here contains all the people that pre-ordered through my website. And so after this live chat, I'm going to the post office to drop off the last of the decks. Whew! So it's been a pretty busy week. And I have actually, things are just going to continue to be busy on into, I think it hopefully will slow down after the first week of October, because I have a lot of other stuff going on. So yes, I have a lot of stuff going on with my deck. Um, you know, now that I'm pretty much done with pre-orders and all that and shipping it all out. So today, post office, last of my shipments. And then I have a couple of family members where I'm just gonna like hand them their decks. So there's those. And looks like some stuff is getting dropped off at the door. So let me go check it out. In the meantime, why don't you take a look at Loki? I'll be right back. Loki, keep the people company. Loki, is it a package for you? No, it was a package for the dude. So he's actually going to be getting off work a little earlier today. All right, so Paperback Palacios is here. Hello, hello. And Solaria is here. Hello. And Maria is here. It says, hello, when I became at least decent with tarot readings, I will buy yours. Hey, no problem. And mine doesn't really have a system. It's just an oracle. So you can use it for meditation. You can use it however you want. And Cat's Whiskers, what's up, mew, mew, mew. So yeah, I'm like super excited. I've been running on adrenaline this week. I've been having some pretty late nights, but late in a good way. I've been like so grateful, wrapping all these decks and just like, like, wow, I get to wrap all these decks. Like, I get to send them out to all these people, like literally all over the world. Netherlands, Australia, parts of UK, Canada, there were some other places, Spain, France, yeah. And then of course, different parts of the US. So I'm like, yeah, like I get to be this tired. Like I get to be this busy. Like I'm super excited. Maria said the fact that I confuse tarot and oracles says it all. Hey, no worries, no worries. We're all at different points. Long hair, skinny-eyed toe. It says, I just got notified that my Wally's World is at LAX. Woo woo. Cat's Whiskers said, Wally really is going all over the world. Yes, he is going global. Yeah, so I like that, when I do the printing of the labels for the decks, well, maybe I can't really, hold on. There we go. We'll cover the person's address. When I can print these labels here at home, there's a little thing I can click that said notify recipient of shipping, and it like sends you guys like the tracking information. So that way I don't have to like email each person individually and like look at the number and try to type it in, because that would have been a nightmare. So I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. I could just do like my batch orders of like, I think you could batch them in like groups of 20. Which helped. And then you could just click notify them. And so it was great because, for a Kickstarter, everybody had to put their email. And so I had to input everybody's email. Of course, that took like some time to input all the addresses and all the emails into the post office website thing, but printing it out and notifying everybody shipping has been like awesome. And then that way you guys get to like see like where it's at, and I can't wait for you guys to like let me know, like, did you get it? Like, you know, how do you like it? You know, and those of you that have like YouTube channels, if you want to do like a review, or if you want to like at least show me on Instagram, like, hey, I got it, it's safe and sound. I made sure to double bubble wrap it so that if it gets tossed down a flight of stairs or kicked by an angry mailman, you know, your decks are gonna be safe. Like, I don't know, like it's, I mean, unless it gets attacked by a foaming at the mouth dog, I think that your decks are gonna be safe, no matter what maybe mishaps may happen with the post office. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And oh, yesterday the dude got me a new shirt, and he's like, you need to wear this for your live chat. And I was like, okay, I'll wear it for the live chat for you. We were going through Walmart. Normally I don't like buy clothes from Walmart, but he needed to get something, and then he was like, oh my God. He's like pointing to that shirt, and he's like, that is you. I must get this. If I don't get this, this is a crime. I'm like, okay, so yeah, it's Stitch. Aloha. So yes, courtesy of the dude, that's why I'm wearing it. And I like it too. Okay, today's tea, those of you that like to make teas, and Priyanka, what's up? I will tell you this, it's got 3 simple ingredients. Maybe you have some of these laying around your home. This is what I do. This is the tea that I drink. It's also a really delicious tea, but it's if you want like de-bloating, like if you are, I don't know, feeling like a little puffy, and maybe you like went crazy eating sweets like the day before or something like that. This is a good like de-bloating tea. And yes, Priyanka, so if you would like to know, this is Dragon Well green tea. Like, I prefer that green tea because it's from a specific region in China, and that is a region, I mean, I visited a bunch of regions in China when I was there like 10 years ago, but I preferred the Dragon Well tea from a particular region in China. And so when I came back here to the States, I made sure that that's like the green tea leaves that I get. I had some hawthorn berries laying around, so it's got like 4 hawthorn berries in here because this is a small mug. So it's just like a little pinch of green tea leaves, 4 hawthorn berries, and then I chopped up some ginger. So there's a little bit of ginger in here. So this is really good to just like, it's a little bit of a diuretic, so you know, it gets like some excess water way out, but I've been drinking a lot of water because it's bloody hot, so make sure you guys stay hydrated out there. So yeah, if you're just like looking to like just look a little less like puffy, just like a little deep bloat, this is really good. And today's my reunion at 6 o'clock, so I just want to look like, you know, yeah, I just so yeah, Dragon Well green tea, hawthorn berries, and ginger. It's really good, deep bloating tea. Gets rid of the poo belly. Okay, so let me go through here. Yes, so yeah, that's the recipe if you guys want it. It's a really, really simple recipe. Probably have some of it laying around your house. You probably have green tea laying around. You probably have maybe some hawthorn berries and all of that. And Tangerine Layla! It says, hello dears, hope everyone is having a fabulous Saturday. Yes girl, we are having a fabulous Saturday. All right. I don't know, I just woke up like really she's like boop boop. Okay, I don't know, I wake up in a pretty good mood like most mornings anyway, but maybe I have like more extra adrenaline, if I could talk, extra adrenaline because of the reunion later today. And I don't know, I'm like kind of nervous, kind of like excited, kind of like weird, like I haven't seen these people in like 20 years, like I don't know what to expect. I went to acupuncture yesterday, and my acupuncturist, well, she's she's basically my other mom. She went and put like needles like all in my ears and like all in my jaw, and I was like, whoa. Like she turned me into a pincushion yesterday. She's like, I need you to just like stop the buzzing in your ears, and she's like, we're going to calm you so you are calm going into your reunion. You're gonna have fun. And I was like, all right, we're gonna have fun. Priyanka said, we usually drink milk tea, ginger tea, cardamom tea, and masala tea in India. Ooh, I heard of milk tea, and I love me some ginger tea. There is a recipe that's from my family, because my dad's side of the family is from the Philippines. So we have a tea that we drink. I mean, you can drink it anytime, but it's really good for when you're sick. And it's literally just, it's ginger, water, and brown sugar, you know, to give it that caramel kind of color. But you steep it for a while. You let that thing boil for like almost half an hour. And then steep for like a couple hours, get it like really gingery, and you drink that, boy, you ain't gonna be sick no more. You know, and it's really good for me, you know, because I sing, so, you know, sometimes I need this cleared up. So, and masala tea, oh, that sounds good, and cardamom. You guys got some good teas. So yeah, oh, let me tell you about some other things that are going on besides all of this. Okay, I have 2 operas coming up, because I don't know, some of you guys know, but I'm an opera singer. You know, I do that kind of like part-time, because my full-time job is, you know, I teach high school and I coach a track and field team, and then I sling some tarot cards, you know, and you know, and then I sing on the side. So I'm gonna be in the chorus for Romeo and Juliet as one of the sopranos, first soprano. I'm going to be first soprano in The Pirates of Penzance coming up. So September 22nd is the first opera. And so the rehearsals are going to kind of slam together for Romeo and Juliet and Pirates of Penzance in September. But August is going to be all Romeo and Juliet rehearsals, so like 5 to 9 p.m. almost every night in August when school starts back up again, and then in September, and then October, the first week, is we're having 4 performances of Romeo and Juliet. So it's gonna be pretty busy. I'll probably be making less videos. I'll still make sure I make some videos, but it'll just be less. I'll still make sure I do my live chats to check in with you guys, but it's gonna be pretty busy. This Tuesday, I'm gonna be on the Magic and Mediums podcast as a guest, so I get to talk about my Wally's World Oracle, so that's exciting. Wasima from Wasi Magic has asked myself and my friend Steph from Journal de Femme Moderne Spiritual Steph, her channel, for us to do like another little like magical school teachings, and we're going to be talking about working with cat magic. So that's coming up. And what else? Oh, and then keeping up with my business, of course, you know. I have a few readings that I have to do this coming week because, you know, I've been busy doing packing, so I have to keep up with my readings and with my videos and then, yeah, all the other stuff. So I'm like not complaining. It's really busy, but you know. So let's see. Paperback says opera is awesome. That should be fun. It will be really fun, you know, because I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of singing, so I try to at least do 1 opera a year, because, you know, I am doing so many other things, and it's good for me because I've loved to sing basically since I could start making noises, since before I could talk, you know, and that's just kind of always been my thing, and I don't think it'll ever be anything that will be like a career, and I don't really want it to be a career. Like, I don't want that to be like a job, you know, because I think it takes kind of like the fun out of it. But I like, you know, just doing it because I do. It's like I get to pick and choose the operas I want to be in, and it's kind of cool because I don't know what I did. I just like decided that I'm not doing auditions for operas. I was like, if somebody wants me to be in their opera, they should let me know. And that's just how it's been. So every year there's always somebody who's like, hey, you want to be in our opera? And I was like, do I have to audition? They're like, no. I'm like, okay. They're like, because like word has gotten around like how I sing, so everybody knows my voice. So it's like I don't have to audition anymore. And that's like, that was my thing. I was like, I want to sing without auditioning because auditioning gives me anxiety, and I don't want to have anxiety. I just want to have fun. And so the universe has gifted me an opera every single year for the past few years, past more than few years. Just by word of mouth, everybody's like, oh, she's a really good first soprano. You know, she's a dramatic lyric soprano. And they're like, oh, okay, we can use her. And and what's weird though about opera is although I'm not ashamed of my age, I have to lie about my age. I don't know. You have to be like of a certain age. So how old do I say I am now? I think I say that I'm 28, although I'm 38. Because I don't know, on like paper, they need to see somebody who's like really young. And since I kind of look young, you know, whatever. Let's see. Tangerine Layla said, right, singing is medicine and life. Yes, it is. And I love watching your videos, Tangerine. Like, when you're just being goofy and singing like that is so fun. Is there an opera tarot? You know, that would be cool. They would definitely have to have like Maria Callas in there. Love me some Maria Callas. Cat's Whisker says, you are an opera magnet. Yeah, maybe it was a manifestation thing, but I was like, you know, because I would audition for things and sometimes I would get them and sometimes I won't, because that's how life is. You know, you're not meant for every opera out there. And at some point I was like, you know, auditioning gives me anxiety and it makes me feel like singing isn't fun, and I want to have fun singing. So I'm not auditioning anymore, but I still want to sing. So it's kind of like, universe, let me sing, but for fun. I don't want to audition anymore. And then it was like, oh, so-and-so contacted me looking for sopranos. Do you want to sing in this opera? And I'm like, what's it about? Like, how many rehearsals are there? Oh, da 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 da. I'm like, do I have to audition? No, you don't have to audition. Because like, I know you, and you know, and so, and they trust me, and you know, my good friend, she's got like street cred because she's like an opera star, which by the way, her wedding is at the end of August and I'm singing at her wedding with her. So we're doing Belle Nuit, so that's a fun song. It's mostly, I think it's supposed to be like 2 women singing and then a little chorus, but she wants to have like do that main song herself because it's her wedding, and then I'll do like the little soprano-y chorus part, so that'll be a lot of fun. Tangerine said, hummingbirds love opera. They always come around when I sing. You know, my yard is full of hummingbirds and butterflies, and probably later on dragonflies. You're gonna have so much fun. Oh, I will. I'm super excited. And Cat's Whisker says, your gifts make room for you. You know, that's cool. You know, I really do believe that if you just like literally verbally put stuff out there of like, you know what, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. As long as, you know, stuff is put in my path, I tell the universe I'll do it. So it's not like stuff lands in my lap and then I don't have to practice. I obviously still have to practice. I still have to learn the music. I still have to show up for all the rehearsals. I still have to, you know, make sure that I'm contributing in a way that, you know, will make the production in the vision that the, you know, maestro wants it, you know. So I just want the fun of singing, you know. It's a fun hobby of mine, you know, and I'm like, you know, so I think it's pretty cool. You know, we get to be in costume for Romeo and Juliet. Pirates of Penzance, not so much. It's that one, there's a little group that I'm with called Bodhi Tree, and Bodhi Tree, although they pay all of us, it's a nominal sum. It's small, but that's cool, because like almost, like I think it's like 90% of the proceeds, where 10% goes to like the singers, And then the other 90% goes to the charity that the opera is being put on for. And I love that. You know, so Bodhi Tree is all about their charities, and they're like the sister company or a branch of San Diego Opera. So it's a husband and wife, and they're just, you know, these kind of like really quirky people. They're really awesome. I love them. They're very sweet. And yeah, this is their company, and they don't take any of the money for themselves because they are independently wealthy. So they just, you know, 10% goes to their singers. The rest of the money goes to their charity. So right now, they're raising funds for the people who are waiting at our border, since we're in San Diego and we're like right next to Mexico. And we have a lot of people who have crossed over illegally, and they're being processed right now. And they're like, to see, like, you know, they have to do the paperwork if some of them are asking for asylum, and some of them just like want to come over, and so they're waiting, and there's a lot of people who are waiting, and they do let us like we can go down there and like bring them stuff, like the Border Patrol doesn't care, like, you know. You know, so a lot of people have been going down there and like bringing them like essential things that they need, like blankets and food, and like extra food, although they do feed them over there, and toothbrushes, hairbrushes, toys for kids. So that are the money that we're raising for Pirates of Penzance is for them to bring over goods for the people waiting at our borders who are being processed right now. So yeah. And Tangerine Layla said, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. So yeah, maybe I'll do a little singing for you guys today. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of peppy. I'm trying not to eat the ginger trunk. I actually just like put it in my cup. I don't have it in a little tea bag or anything. Okay, there's a project that I've been working on, and hey, Lady Night! I made a video of it, so you guys will see the how-to video, but I made rose beads, like out of my roses from my garden and from a bouquet that my boyfriend gave me. So it's literally just roses and water all mashed up, and you roll them into little balls, and you let them sit in the sun for like 3 days, and they become beads. And they smell like roses because they are roses. And you just have to be really careful because they're like just like organic matter. So I made this little part down here is a rose bead. And so I made these earrings. You know, I had to like, twist the wires and everything. But this is dyed howlite, dyed blue. And then this is dyed agate, dyed purple, which is actually like the colors of Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, because those are my favorite colors. And so, yeah, so I'm gonna, you know, I made those earrings, and then I made a bracelet, but I think it's one that I'm just gonna have sit on my altar. So this is made out of memory wire, but yes, of course, the dark beads, those are roses. It's just roses, like that's just what they are, like rolled into balls. And then this is actual turquoise, but it's just been dyed a darker blue. So, and then I put like little birds on the end because I have a connection to energy with things that fly, butterflies, birds, hummingbirds, dragonflies. So yeah, and I thought like maybe if I put that around maybe a vase of my flowers on my altar, you know, that'd be nice. They smell really good. They're roses. They smell like roses. So yeah, I did a video. So like, if you guys want to make that for yourselves, you know, I'll post that next week. Lady Night, we were just talking a little bit of opera. I was just telling everybody that I have 2 operas coming up this year. One is in September, one is in October. I start rehearsals for one of them on August 11th. And then I just talked about like there's all this other stuff going on, and I talked about the boxes behind me, you know, like last week. Those are my Wally's Worlds, and in this bag over here is the last of the packages that need to get sent out for my pre-orders for my website. And the operas that I'm going to be in, one of them is Romeo and Juliet, and the other one is Pirates of Penzance by Gilbert and Sullivan. And Cheryl Ashley, hello, hello. You are not late at all. Okay, so I don't know, you know, because when I was singing in, because I love to sing in the shower, of course, but I mean, who doesn't love to sing in the shower? But see, I like opera, of course, but I also like to sing Disney music. Like, that's my favorite thing. And one of my favorite Disney songs is part of your world from Little Mermaid, and I've been singing that since the Little Mermaid came out. Says, are you gonna be one of the daughters? No, I'm gonna be in the chorus. I kind of prefer to be in the chorus. I don't really audition for like actual like parts because I don't have the time. You know, I have like all my other jobs take up a lot of my time, so it's just more convenient for me to be in the chorus, but I'm happy to be in the chorus. So yeah, I was singing The Little Mermaid in the shower. Love that movie, Little Mermaid. And Sebastian, yes, the crab. I don't know, let's see. Do you guys want The Little Mermaid? Because, you know, I like singing Disney. Like, I always wanted to be Ariel, like when I was a little kid, and like when The Little Mermaid came out, like 1988 or 1989, something like that, when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Yeah, I was always trying to sing that song. Okay, so everybody says yes. Okay, okay. Sebastian, yes, the voice of reason that nobody ever listened to. Okay. Oh, now I'm all nervous. I know I'm literally alone in my house right now, but I know you guys are watching. Says, fun fact, The Little Mermaid's face was molded after Alyssa Milano. I knew it was after somebody's. I was like trying to figure out, you know, I thought maybe it was like the girl who sang, you know, the songs in The Little Mermaid, because I know those were two different voices. There was the girl who sang, and then there was the girl that was the voice. And I thought they were like molding her face after like the singer or the speaker. So that's interesting. And Sherry Bug said, I am here now. Let's see. Okay, so okay. All right, there we go. Sorry, just had to clean that up. Okay, let me just like calm down so I can sing the song. Okay, all right, give me just a second. What's my favorite song ever to sing of all time? In Disney, it's Part of Your World. The other one, like for opera, is O Mio Babino. That's like my favorite song ever, is O Mio Babino. But if I wanted like a super exciting opera song, it would probably be Sein für Wiedergut, which is in German. It's got like so much energy. It's not angry energy, but it's a lot of fun. I am a pirate king, and it is it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king, for I am a pirate king. Yes. Sherry Bug said I was watching the stream, but in another live chat. Weird. That is weird. Cheryl said mine was Aladdin. Ooh. I remember singing it was, you know, I can show you the world. That song, I remember singing that in elementary school, because I had joined like the little choir. Do I have a favorite opera? I don't know. Johnny Skiki is a pretty fun opera, but Carmen is my favorite opera of all time. Yes, I know it's a tragedy, but like it's kind of fun, like leading up until like the very end, which kind of sucks. But you know, the rest of Carmen, like it gets me so emotional, and I love it. Like, so yeah. Um, I knew it. I said it out loud. Yeah, I like Carmen. You know, L'amore was belle. I love that song. I think my chat was in support of Tarot live chat because I knew everyone. I was trying to comment about opera and they're talking about deep issues. They're like, oh, Sherry Bug, now that you're here, I wanted to ask you, while I'm stalling to sing, by the way, do you want to be one of my moderators? Because I know that New Age Lunatic, she's my main moderator, but she's kind of in and out, you know, and I know that she's been like really busy as of late, and I know that you usually are regular, you know, popping in on my live chats, and I just thought, you know, if you wanted to be a mod, I could do that, but it would be after today's chat. You know, I would just put in your like email address, and then you could wield the power of my channel. You could be like, "Dow, you doth must leave. You shall leave. You are forbidden. Hello." And Kayanat is here. Yes, yes. So sure, I don't know how to really, but I can learn. Yeah, it's just, I think you, like if somebody's being a naughty person on the channel or they're just like being a butthead, yeah, troll zapper, there you go. You could just like, you just click on their name, you know, while the comments are going by, you click on their name, and I think it's like, because there will be like a little moderator wrench next to your name, you wield the wrench, the power. It'll be like remove user or put user in timeout, report user, and you get to do whatever you want with them. But you know, that rarely happens. I mean, there was like one that popped in today, but like I haven't had a troll in a while. So I was like, oh, I was kind of like, oh, kind of feeling left out. I haven't had trolls in a while, but I had a troll today. I was like, oh, that's nice. Somebody must think my channel is important enough to want to be like all trollish on, so whatevs. It says, okay, I need a Valkyrie pick for that. Nice. Let's see. There we go. Tangerine says, you know you made it when, yes. Okay. Take some more tea. Wow, 2 trolls today. Interesting. Okay, here we go, you guys. As long as all the trolls are gone. Let me see if I can actually, let me see, Sherry Bug. Sherry Bug, I literally just added you as a moderator. You wield the power. So yes, if you see any comments that you don't like on this channel as of like right now, see, you have a little wrench next to your name. It says apparently there are some bored peeps out there today. Yes, but yes, there's now a wrench next to your name. So if you, this is don't be nervous. I'm sure it's beautiful. Yeah, so yeah, if you just see like some creepy folks, you just click on them and you're just like, poof. Get out the way, troll, get out the way. Boom, troll, get out the way. Yes, that's what you're gonna do. Okay, here we go. Part of your world, Little Mermaid. Okay. Gosh, everybody's looking. Okay. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders could one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got oozits and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what's that word again? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. I'm ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above, out of the sea? Wish I could be part of that world. There you go, Little Mermaid. It's been my favorite song since I was like 8 or 9. Okay, so hold on, I missed some stuff. Hold on, let me go back. Sharebug said, oh, thank you. You have voice envy. Lady Night, you got goosebumps. Yeah, thank you guys, thank you. Being in character helps. Yes, it does. Then I'm a little less nervous if I could just like, so yay, thank you. So yeah, that's like if I'm just like singing Disney, that's like my favorite Disney song. My favorite opera song, of course, is O Mio Babino. Yeah, that one's fun. Thank you so much, long hair. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I'm like kind of nervous singing for you guys. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you guys. Thank you. Well, there you go. That's a fun, live chat. We do tarot cards and, we just sing. Because why not? That's how we have some fun. Okay. It says, I'm 45, so my voice is very different in richness. Yes, when I turned 30, my voice deepened a little bit, but it became like bigger and fuller. And now that I'm almost 40, I know that like my voice is starting to change again. So it's a little harder for me to sing lighter because I'm starting to get a lot more like heft to my voice. Especially, like for opera, which is now I'm becoming like a lot more of that dramatic lyric soprano, because it's like this, just like they said I have like a big girl voice, like just like whoa, they say like, they're like, you have this like big old loud voice out of this like little tiny person, and I'm like, yeah. I keep it down in there. As Sherry Bug said, to be young again. I like how my voice is aging, and they said wait till you're 50, and I was like, oh yeah. So I'm waiting for that 50-year-old voice, because then I unlock new things. Sherebook, you totally need to go get some voice lessons. They're fun. Cheryl said, my singing voice has definitely changed from my 20s to my 40s. Yeah, and they said basically it just kind of ages like a fine wine. So, you know, the older you get, it's, I guess, kind of like a video game. You start unlocking like new superpowers in your voice. You know, sometimes you start gaining more power. Some people's voices start going up in octaves. Some people start lowering. Some people get more power to their voice. Some people could start doing trills that they couldn't do before. So, you know, for all the things people say about getting older, there's like all this negative talk. For a singer, getting older is freaking awesome, which is like why I don't understand like when it comes to saying how old you are in opera. Everybody always says they're younger, but like for a voice, you want an older voice because it can do like so much more. So like 20-year-old me could not do what 38-year-old me does. Cheryl says it becomes more refined. Yes, it does. And Tangerine said, yes, you can play with it a whole new way. Exactly. You know, I didn't quite have the vibrato down like when I was younger, and now like I had to start controlling my vibrato because it was like this, you know, so it was like just had to work on that a little bit. Let's see, Sherrybug said, I've taken a few years of lessons and have been in a few opera choruses, but stopped last summer when my German Shepherd was dying. Oh, you know, there was a point where I had stopped singing for a little while after Presley died, our cat. Actually, a lot of things stopped. Like I stopped working out regularly. I stopped singing, you know, because I was going through, my boyfriend and I both were going through like, you know, pretty deep depression with that. But you know, so I would understand, you know, if you stop that stuff, you know, obviously when a fur baby, you know, is sick or dying or does die, you know, it's, you know, kind of a big thing. But you know, I do feel that, you know, after some time it helps, you know, to do a little bit of singing. Like it's actually pretty healing, especially the arias you sing. There's some arias where like I didn't get them until something happened to get me to understand the aria of the opera, and then it just like impacted me so much more, and it became actually pretty cathartic for me, pretty healing, to sing certain arias. Like see, what was one of them? It's one I haven't sang in a long time, so I'm having trouble remembering it. Oh, Stride la Vampa, which I can't really sing anymore because it's meant for a much lower voice. But when I was going through like a tough time, Stride la Vampa was like, that was the song for me. Okay, so let me go back here. To Past Tarot, hey, it says, I'm 52, and trust me, you wouldn't want me to sing. And hi, by the way. Oh my gosh. And Tangerine said, yes, look at Sarah Brightman. Yes. Oh, when she sang with Andrea Bocelli. Oh, Mr. Bocelli. Oh, I love his voice. Let's see. And people saying hello. And then Priyanka said, yes, my mom loves him so much. He is sick, so his dead pets live less. Oh. Yeah, I know that he wasn't doing so well for a while. Cat's Whisker says, I sung to my new kitten to calm her nerves and she liked it. And Tupac also loves Andrea. Mr. Bocelli. You know what I thought was cute, and you guys should look it up on YouTube, is Andrea Bocelli and Elmo. Where it was like this really cute, like, you know, a little like Elmo episode where Andrea Bocelli is tucking Elmo in for bed, and he said, "Good night, Mr. Bocelli," and he's like, "Good night, Elmo," and and he goes, "I'm going to sing you a little song." He's like, "Okay," and he's like all tucked in. He's all time to say good night. We had a lot of fun counting to 10. And he's singing this like little Elmo song. It's so cute. And then of course, he's got his big Bocelli voice, and so at the end he gets really loud, and Elmo's like, "Mr. Bocelli, Elmo tried to sleep." So, oh my goodness. But you guys need to check it out. Tangerine said, "Oh my, OMG, there's an aria I heard 25 years ago, and I can't find the name or figure out what it's called. It's so beautiful. Girl, I gotta sing it for you. Maybe you'd know the name." Yeah, sing it on your channel. I'd probably know the name. Or, you know what? Sing it into Surrey. Sometimes I found out if you sing it into Surrey, Surrey can find the song too. His duo with Ed Sheeran is so cute. Yes. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's gonna be just like a musical live chat. Yeah, I'm like so full of music right now. I'm like, let's see, Sharebug, I was watching Elmo on the Barefoot Contessa the other day. It was too cute. And Jen, the taxidermy witchifer, what's up? So yeah, we just been having fun, like talking about music and opera, and I sang the Little Mermaid for everybody. Tangerine said, "Thanks for the tip. I never thought of that. I turned Siri off last year when she spied on me." There's every once in a while, I'll be like doing stuff, and then it'll be, "Sorry, didn't quite get that." And I'm like, "I wasn't talking to you, Siri. Are you listening in on me?" I'm like, okay, let's see. Okay, I have some other things I want to show you, which I will show you, but I'm like really full of song right now. I mean, even if you guys aren't like, I know some of you guys are singers, and even if you aren't singers, like it's like so fun. Like even when you start singing one song, when you like want to start singing more songs, like all of a sudden you get the, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Tangerine said, "I was having a convo with my son and she answered me." That is freaking weird. Yeah, you tell Surrey to butt out. And Cheryl, I thank you for stopping by. It says, "Got a bolt. I hate to go, but have fun, and y'all take care." Well, you take care too. You have a wonderful weekend. It says, "Alexa is also spying and recording." Oh, well, fortunately, I don't have Alexa in the house. Okay. I feel like just doing one more song. Yes, not today, Surrey. Not today. Today you do not spy. I do have tarot stuff for you guys, I swear. Yes, Sherry Bug, I got the singing bug. Let's see, I sing to oldies my dad introduced me to when I was a kid, Run for Cover. My dad is he was quite a bit older than my mother. My dad's 40 years older than me. He was 40, 41. No, he was 40 when he had me. Or no, he was 41. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He was born in 1940. My dad listens to oldies music, right? Where my mom used to listen to classic rock, my dad was like listening to the oldies. And so I grew up loving the oldies, and I remember having to do a book report when I was in middle school, and the teacher said we had to find a famous person to do a book report on, and I said I wanted to do mine on Patti LaBelle, and the teacher's like, "Patti LaBelle?" I was like, hello. I was like, Patti LaBelle was a Supreme, like, hello? I was like, of course I want to do it on Patti LaBelle. And let's see, and Fiona Lee, do you play any sports or dance? I don't, I like to think I'm a good dancer. The dude would say otherwise. He says I look like I'm having a convulsion, but I think I'm a pretty good dancer. But yes, I used to do sports. Now I'm a coach, but I used to do track and field. I used to do other sports, but I was mainly like a track and field runner. So, and Ricky's here. Hey, hey. All right. Okay. So, maybe I'll give you guys a choice. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a choice because I'm just gonna sing one more song and then I swear to the goddess we're going to do a little bit of tarot. Like I have stuff that I keep referring to that's literally sitting on the floor for you guys. But I just like really like, I just need to get this out of me. And then, yeah, then I'll have like less energy because if I don't get all the music out, I get overabundance of energy. So, okay, you guys have a choice of, okay, two things. Either Sein wir wieder gut, which is my favorite energetic song to sing ever, and that's by the composer. And that opera is like so cool. It's a pants role, so they need a female for the part, but the female plays a male in the opera. And then let's see, the other one, we could do the first part of Carmen's song. I can't spell that. Yeah, so Sein wir wieder gut by the composer, or Le mot est un oiseau rebelle, so like a rebellious bird. Love is like rebellious bird. Yeah, from Carmen. The one that sounds like you sneezed. Yes. Okay, so yeah, you guys can get Carmen or the composer. It says, good goddess, I'll take your extra energy. I have half a lawn to mow. I still have half the yard to like clear out the weeds. I've spent like a week trying to do that. I got half the yard and it's just too hot right now. I'm going to die out there. Okay, so we have Strauss, we have Carmen, composer. Okay, so we have two for Strauss, two for Carmen. We have a tie. We need somebody to be the tiebreaker. Composer, Carmen. Oh my God. You guys are tying again. Okay, I need one more person to be the tiebreaker. So composer, Carmen. Do you want German? Do you want French? I guess that's all it really comes down to. Do you want some German or do you want some French? It's way too hot, Carmen. Okay, Carmen it is. Okay, just the first part, you know, I don't want to do the full song. Okay, just make sure I remember all the words. Gosh, I sang, I know I sang it in the shower today, but like it's been a while since I actually like sang Carmen, like, so sometimes I forget some of my French. Okay. Hold on, more tea. A little bit harder when you're sitting. Here we go. Apprivoiser, et c'est bien avocat l'appeler, celui qu'on vient de refuser. Rien n'est prémanence ou prière, l'un parlant bien l'autre, c'est l'autre que je préfère. Il n'y a rien dit, mais il me plaît. L'amour, l'amour est enfant du bohème, il n'a jamais connu de loi. C'est une amie, ma pas, je t'aime, si je te mets, prends garde à toi. C'est une amie, ma pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime, mais si je je t'aimais, prends garde à toi. There we go, the first part. I love me some Carmen. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Grazie, grazie. Yes, high notes. Not my highest note though. I can go C above high C. So not C above high C. Sorry, it's yeah, C above high C. Thank you. This is beautiful, bellissima, bravo, brava, brava, brava. Thank you. Um, so yeah, there you guys go. You guys got some Carmen for your day. Thank you guys. Thank you. So there we go. We get it out. I feel a lot better. I probably can do some tarot now, which by the way, in Carmen, they do have some tarot. When she goes to read her cards and every card comes La Mort. And so it's like the death card keeps coming up and she goes, every card she pulls is, you know, death, why death? Why does the card come for me? You know, and of course, as we know, poor Carmen dies at the end of the opera. But as we know, in reality, the death card doesn't actually mean a death, but we could say that Carmen's was a metaphorical death, although yes, in the opera she does die, but she saw things a lot differently. You know, she had more respect for herself, and she had decided that, you know, she wanted that good guy. You know, she was tired of guys that treated her like crap and just wanted her for her body and like what she could do. You know, and so she had finally had this change, which kind of is the death card, you know, at the end of opera, or at the end of that opera. You know, she has a change of mind and a change of perspective, and then unfortunately actually dies. But you know, so this is probably, you know, that is my favorite opera. I love analyzing it. I just, you know, her story, oh. Sherry Bug said every good opera has some magic. Yes. And Tangerine, I hear that. Carmen. So yeah. And so anytime I wear red, I always say that I'm in my Carmen wear. But yeah, okay. I now have my goodies for you guys. We can now do some tarot. I got all the music at me. Not really, it's still there, but you know, I'm at least more calm where I can focus on some tarot. Okay, I have created for you guys a spread as of last night, and then I refined it this morning because the spread kind of needed a little bit of tweaking. And I will create a video this coming week of like a walkthrough of the spread, and then I'll put the spread up on my blog on my website, kittensweightsandtarot.com. You know, you could check out, I have tons of spreads on my blog over there. You know, it's like free to go check out, just, you know. But I was listening to Fable's Den yesterday, and she had created a video where, you know, she was talking about her tarot, the Way of the Panda. You know, she's the deck creator for that. And she said that she was no longer going to be offering tarot readings because she felt like that just wasn't her path. And then Sherry Bug, yes, I have a Carmen skirt. Yes. You know, sometimes we need just a little bit of Carmen in our lives. So she was saying that she was trying to figure herself out because she knows she's a writer. She kind of feels like she's a cheerleader, but that kind of like word didn't really sit right with her, you know, and she's like, and I'm kind of like a teacher, but I don't want to be like at the head of a classroom. Like she said, she didn't want to feel like she's ahead of people. She wants to feel like she's with people. So she was looking for a word, and she was like what's my mission? What's my word? And she said once she could figure it out, she could, you know, then, you know, solidify what her business is, like what she wants to do. Like it would almost be like her mission statement. And in my brain, I went, oh my God, that would make a fabulous spread, you know, because I think that's something we all struggle with. Like, because I think it's hard to get around labels. Everybody labels everything. You are, you know, a singer, or you are a teacher, you are a tarot reader, you are the girl or guy that likes the color red, you know, you are that person who always goes out every Friday night to go have Chinese food, you know. It's like, you know, we have these labels. And so wouldn't it be interesting if we could maybe find a label that fits us correctly, like encompasses everything that we are, because that'd be really hard to do, right? But what if I could create a spread that might help us with that? So oh, Ricky's out, says have to get moving, love to all, great singing. Thank you. Well, Ricky, you have a fabulous Saturday and a fabulous weekend. So if you guys want to grab your decks, I have created a spread called Your Mission Statement. And it looks a little something like this. It's meant to look like an arrow. I mean, it's whatever. You guys don't really have to make it look like anything, but I wanted it to be like, yeah, like that's the direction I'm going in. So I thought like an arrow would be good. It's 8 cards. So you maybe, I don't know, you guys got a tarot deck or an oracle deck on hand? You go ahead and pull one out right now. And then I'm just going to go over the questions, and then I have a couple decks here with me. Sherry Bug says, runs for notebook and pen. Okay, so I'll let you guys go get your notebooks and pen. You know, if you want to write this down, of course, you can always rewind it as well. But yes, it's 8 positions. I am going to mix my Wally's World Oracle, of course, with, see, which deck do I want to use? I have 2 decks here. I have the Kawaii Tarot, and I have my Happy Tarot. I'm going to use the Happy Tarot today. Okay, so yes, I'm going to use Happy Tarot, and I'm going to use Wally's World. Yes, yes, yes. And I think this will be just like for a clarifier is what I'm going to use this deck for. Okay. Get my cards out while you guys get your cards, if you want to follow along. It's totally up to you. No pressure. Okay. Okay. Here are the questions, and then we'll go by one, okay? So question number 1, what is my vision for myself? You know, I literally went online and looked up how do people create mission statements, like for companies, and then I thought, well, how could I translate that for like personal mission statements? So what is my vision for myself? Number 2, what problem am I solving, and who am I doing this for? Number 3, and it's the same thing a company might do. I'm listening whilst making food. Ooh, what are you making? You instantly made me hungry, actually. Number 3, where do I want to be in the future? Number 4, something I can achieve in the near future, but I haven't achieved yet. So something that's achievable. Eggs. Heck yeah, I had eggs this morning. Yas. Fried eggs. Number 5, something I will not do. You know, sometimes we need that to be clear for us, things that we won't do for ourselves, or, you know. Number 6, how can I best serve others? Number 7, what one word best encompasses what I do best? And number 8, my slogan. So that you could pull multiple cards and kind of like read it like a sentence, like that is your slogan, you know. Could also be a mantra, you know. And then yeah, I thought that might help us like have a clearer vision of like what we want for ourselves. And I know this is just a very simple spread, but obviously you could elaborate on it and do a little bit of like, you know, self-work, as we are always works in progress. We're always trying to better ourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my cards, and then I'm gonna go one by one. So what is my vision for myself? I'm just gonna put these off to the side because I think I have more room off to the side. So what is my vision for myself? What problem am I solving, and who am I doing this for? Maybe I'll pull 2 cards on that one. And where do I want to be in the future? Number 3. Number 4, something I can achieve in the near future, but I haven't achieved yet. Ugh. Number 5, something I will not do. 5, maybe I'll bring these a little closer. Okay, number 5. Number 6, how can I best serve others? Number 7, what one word best encompasses what I do best? And the top one, my slogans. I'm gonna pull multiple cards on that one, and then for a couple of these positions, I'm gonna add the Wally's World Oracle as like a clarifier. Okay, so let's add this to I'm gonna add one of these cards to my slogan, and I'm gonna add one of these cards for my vision for myself. Okay, here we go. Position number 1. Let me put these cards down. Okay, what is the vision I have for myself? What is my vision for myself? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords, and then we have the Vatican in Rome, Italy. So, Il Vaticani in Roma, Italia. So let's see. The vision I have, oh, that is about vision. The vision I have for myself is twofold. To not only be able to go inside and find out where my beliefs come from, where they stem from, and to kind of take a good look at why I do the things I do, but also to help others to go within instead of always relying on the external for answers, but to be able to look at the internal and to be able to trust what's going on internally. So not only to be able to do that for myself, but to help other people do that for them. So that is my vision, is for us to be able to trust ourselves. So yeah, okay, very interesting. Yeah, I like that actually. I dig it, because that's true actually. Number 2, what problem am I solving and who am I doing this for? So what problem am I solving right now? And we have the Emperor. I think the problem that I'm solving right now is being able to just have a little more. I mean, I work with a lot of fire. You know, I have a lot of fire energy to me. You know, I obviously go after my passions, but sometimes I think that you know, I get a little weak-kneed when it comes to confrontation, and I always kind of just, you know, because I'm got that Libra moon, I want to kind of keep everything even keel and kind of, you know, just keep everything chill, you know. And so sometimes I don't speak up when I feel I should, and then that annoys me, and then I do later, but then I think it's like, oh, like I should have spoken up, like, you know. So this is the problem I think I'm solving, trying to solve right now is, you know, I do have power, but I just need to see that I have the power. Yeah, I got the power. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I missed some. Sherry Bug said, could you please show the diagram again and the positions? Sure. It says I'm using the Threads of Fate and the Victorian Romantic. So this is actually the one right here. And then I'm just kind of going question by question. So the very first question was, what is my vision for myself? So Sherry Bug, what is your vision for yourself? And then number 2, which is what I was just answering, is what problem am I solving? Is I want to be able to acknowledge the Emperor in me. You know, that I think I do have Emperor qualities, and I just don't acknowledge them as Emperor qualities. Yeah, and I think more of that position number 1, that going within for answers, like, I understand. Okay, so who am I doing that for? Who am I doing this work for? So then we have the little Page of Wands. So the reason I'm doing that work is because I want to see, my things that I create, my business adventures, my things that I'm doing. I want to see them do well, and so I know that I have to embrace this emperor quality. Like, I don't have to be a D, but like I know that I have to embrace this quality if I want my passions to do well. And I think I do sometimes embrace this quality. I just don't acknowledge that that's me. I always think, oh no, like I'm not the like business minded, like I'm not really good at math, like, not like my dude owns his own business, and he's always told me over and over again, he's like, no, you can never own your own business, even though I do, but he's like, you couldn't do that full time, because he says, like, you freak out about like money, and he says, and money is like never guaranteed every month, it goes up and down. He goes, I think that would freak you out too much. He's like, no, I think you're too like I'm too sensitive and too emotional to be able to run my own business, full time on my own. And so then I'm like, oh, maybe and I was like, well, I've kind of like done a lot on my own. So I think I need to like just, acknowledge that I do have emperor qualities in me. And yes, I am doing it for my passions. Okay. Position number 3. Where do I want to be in the future? I want to be happy. So in the future, I just want to be happy doing what I do, doing things that I love to do and making other people happy. Not like letting people walk over me so that they can be happy, but like helping people to find their happiness, So, or as the joy seeker would say, to help people seek joy, y'all. So yeah, Arwen Lynch. So yeah, in the future, I want to be content and happy just doing what I do. Sherebook said for position 1, I got transmute and judgment. Wow. So that's your vision for yourself, is to transmute and transmute and be able to awaken or see things more clearly. Interesting. Position 4. Something I can achieve in the near future, but I haven't achieved yet. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. So in the near future, I can definitely tackle like anything creative, like anything that I want to do creatively, like I can go after it and I can manifest it and make it mine. So yeah, I can do that. I could do that. Play and Queen of Wands. Hey, there we go. So yeah, I like that. I like it. I can dig it. Number 5, something I will not do. Here we have the 3 of Wands. I have a lot of Wands energy in here. I think this has a lot to do with my spiritual business, because that's like one of my passions. It's my biggest passion. Okay, something I will not do. I think something I will not do is to rely on others to make my to do what I want to do. I won't like wait for other people, is what I'm trying to say. Lady Knight said for number 5, I got the 7 of Swords. Ooh, that's interesting. So yeah, something I will not do is I won't wait for other people, to give me the go-ahead to go do the thing that I want to go do. But I think this is also two-sided, because I got something like in my ear at the same time that was like, what I will also not do is not hesitate to ask for help when I need it, because that's something that I actually do hesitate to do. I hate asking for help. I want to be able to just do everything myself, and so I hate relying on people. I hate feeling like I owe somebody. Although I know on the reverse, when people ask me for help, I never am like, oh, now you owe me. So I have to keep that in mind, that I don't think people think like that. If I don't do that to people. I don't think people think that way with me, even though I think that they think that way. Yeah, that I will not hesitate to ask for help when I need it, but I also won't wait for the green light or okay from others before getting started on a passion project. There we go. I can dig it. Number 6. How can I best serve others? This is, oh crap, I got self-love for number 5. So, something you will not do is neglect your self-love, Sherry Bug. You will not neglect yourself. Okay. Okay, yeah. How can I best serve others? That was this one. Okay, I can. 7 of Wands. This is, but also 10 of Swords. What? Sherry Bug, you got some stuff to do some journaling on over there. Lady Knight says, for number 6, I got the High Priestess. Hey! So yeah, how can I best serve others? I think with the 7 of Wands for myself, is to show people that they can overcome things that they think are impossible obstacles and odds, that if I can be an example of somebody who overcomes some pretty crappy stuff, then maybe that would be like the motivation for other people to then say, you know what, if she can do it, I can do it, you know, 'cause she's just a normal person just like me, you know. So I think, yeah, how can I best serve others is just to be an example of what they can do. Because, you know, me giving up on stuff is not going to help anybody else, especially myself. You know, people need to see people who overcome, and I will be that. A lot of hard work on my part, but I will do that. Okay, number 7. What one word best encompasses what I do best? Okay, I got the 9 of Pentacles. How could I put this into one word? What do I do best? I manifest. I think that's what I do best. That's my word. That's who I am. You know, there's so many words I can say for myself. You know, I am a tarot reader. I am an athlete, you know, coach. I'm a teacher. I am a singer, you know, I am blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I can manifest. Okay, so Sherry Bug, for number 6, I got the Sage and the Page of Pentacles. And Waltrip got Achieve. Oh, you are the achiever. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and the Sage and the and the High Priestess. Nice. Yeah, so you guys create your word. So for me, like if somebody was like, so who are you? Okay, well first, I'm Tara, pleased to meet you. But I could say I'm the manifester. I got the King of Swords for this one. Oh, interesting. Yeah, what word would you create with that King of Swords? King of Action, or dutiful, you know. See, Lady Knight for 7, I got Temperance. You are the alchemist. That might be a cool one. Yeah, I like that, the manifester. I like that word. I guess that is me. Like, that encompasses everything. Like literally everything. I want to sing in operas, I manifest them. I want to have a successful tarot business, I manifest that. I almost feel like I'm singing a Destiny's Child song. The clothes I'm wearing, I wanted them. The shoes I'm rocking, I bought them. 'Cause I depend on me. All the women rock, throw your hands up at me. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, I think that was for Charlie's Angels. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, when I wanted to go to the state championships in high school, manifested that. When I wanted to